1 year ago.
Oh, Alex, it's nice to finally find some time away from our wives to take a romantic walk down the beach with you hand in hand.
You know, it's a dream come true for me to be here with you today. But there is something else I've been dreaming of as well.
Really? What is it?
I want to get close and personal with you. On the microphone.
Do you mean?
Michael Chan, will you start a podcast with me?
Oh my god! Yes, Alex! Yes, I will!
Welcome to the bonus episode for the Hellbound Podcast. We wanted to release this on the day, which is Saturday, hopefully, just to kind of tell you why we're moving to a Wednesday.
You always forget to say our names, but, my meter is detecting something wrong. As you say, we're not releasing an actual episode on Saturday. This is a bonus episode. Your face. I love your face. Yes, this is a replica of their ghost meter.
Oh my god. Michael, you must describe in detail what that is.
Yeah, no. I found it on Amazon. It's the meter itself from the movies, and when you press a button, the arms come up, and there's lights and sound, and it's detecting a ghost.
This is Egon's ghost meter. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's amazing.
I'm not gonna press the button again because it's a sequence, right? But yeah, it's so cool, and it moves and everything, and it has a clip on the back, so you can clip it to your belt to carry it with you if you have a Ghostbusters costume, or if you just want to be a regular everyday Ghostbusters and walk into a Starbucks and just make people uncomfortable by telling everyone there's a ghost in the Starbucks. Go on Amazon and find the meter, the Ghostbusters meter.
I can see TikToks with you in the future, full costume, going into a Starbucks and telling people that.
Yeah, I could totally do that. Of course, I'm going to be kicked out.
Yeah.
They'll think I've gone crazy from COVID. Anyways, yes, you are right. We are moving to Wednesdays, and I'm actually pretty happy with that. Part of the reason is obviously because we realized that on a Saturday, it's already the weekend, and you know you're well into your podcast listening, and we might not show up in your be something that pops up in someone's mind to listen to as they're going through their stuff. So because we are trying to get more listeners, we figured a midweek release will be better, because now we have more time to push, to encourage people to listen to us on the weekend. So it's something to look forward to, right?
And it's a pick me up as well. It's a pick me up, when
it is
when you start a week and it's Monday, Tuesday blues, especially Monday. It's a really nice pick me up to kind of get your energy back and like have a few laughs. Like some of my favorite podcasts release on Tuesdays and mostly Wednesdays, and it makes me feel good. And oh yeah, great. I've got friends to listen to, and that's how I kind of see it. So you
could also split our episode up. Like if you can't finish it during the weekdays, you can always finish it during the weekends instead of feeling like you have to listen to the whole thing during the weekend because on Monday you're back at work.
I'll be completely honest, it's a production choice as well. I like to tie in, I've been working on festival stuff for the last few years, and any kind of freelance work I do and production stuff, and I'll put this clip somewhere on social media, but I like to practice my lighting even in my small office, because it feeds into my skill set to my job and my kind of freelance stuff. So after 5 o'clock in the evening, I can record with Michael during the week, record any additional material during the week. And it feels like a natural extension of my workday. I really love doing this show. And I think it's one of the best things I'm part of at the moment, because it's kind of helps me keep my kind of center. And
something else. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I'll just tie this up a little bit, point up. It just makes complete sense in terms of production as well, tying into the weekend, and because I'm going to kind of work at the weekends, I'm going to work more on the festival stuff, kind of festival heavy stuff, and it makes sense just to kind of keep it in the. I just had this really dirty thought when I was thinking.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my god!
Because recorded an episode that got really dirty really fast.
I know. Oh my god! So anyway, it just made production-wise, it makes a lot of sense, and we can continue to do the intros, which we love doing, and we want to kind of do the best job as we can. And just a little tip for all listeners. try to listen on your headphones or earphones. If you can't, that's absolutely fine. We try and make it as clear and as audible as, and you can hear it as clear as possible. So.
Yeah, I was going to say another good thing about having a weekday release is that if you do listen to our podcast during the weekday, we do talk about a lot of different horror movies, and it could be a way for you to discover what you will be watching in the weekend. So if we bring up, let's say, I don't know, Blood Red Sky or Psycho Gorman, you're like, oh, that movie sounds interesting. Maybe I'll watch it at the end of the week.
That's a good point, because if you're in the middle of a Saturday or whenever you listen to this, you may already have had your plans for the weekend, and we can actually not anticipate that, but we can feed into your natural choices, because there's a few million people that have huge collections of films, whether it's digital or physical media, and it's very difficult to pick a film. If you're a film fan, it's very difficult. I find so much time's wasted just trawling through what the options are. It's the same thing for everyone now. Every single person that has a Hulu account, Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon, everyone has the same thing. What should I watch? And then you spend so much time picking something. And if Michael and I can aid that, then that's fantastic. And we can have lean towards horror and homoerotic stuff as well, like Chris Tingle books. So
Chuck Tingle.
What did I say?
Chris Tingle. I think it's because we were talking about Chris Hemsworth earlier, pre-recording this, and now he's just too dreamy. He just seeps into our thoughts.
Oh my god!
If Chris, if you ever listen to this show, you're welcome to come on.
Is there anything else you'd like to say, Michael?
Yes, I would like to talk about merch.
Are we going to talk about merch for the Hellbound podcast or for the Hellbound Festival? What would you like to kind of talk about?
Well, we are releasing some merch soon. Are we not?
We are releasing, at the very least, glassware, mugs, beanies, long sleeve t-shirts. So yeah, we're releasing all manner of stuff. And if you'd like to import that, please send us a message on DM us or tag us in something on Instagram at the Hellbound Podcast.
Yeah.
And we're more than open to listen to ideas, types of merch, and so you'd be wearing us somewhere.
Our faces that everyone thinks are the same, apparently.
Yeah, which is completely ridiculous.
Yes, it is, because we look so different.
So
you and I.
What? In terms, one last point, Mark. You call you Mark? Then that's my manager.
Wow, Mark.
Michael, what?
Oh, hi, Mark.
That was always the German accent.
I don't know. I was trying to do something from the room and it failed.
One very last thing. What? Say 3 items would you like to see as merch for the podcast?
I want to see pins. I want to see stickers. And potentially coasters.
Okay, I think we'll leave it there. That's Michael's magic microphone. Oh my
magic
God.
mic.
That's a Chuck Tingle thing again.
I have a golden rod in my hand.
Oh my God.
When is our merch dropping?
Tell
them when our merch is dropping, Alex.
This is what prison talks like. Oh my God, I'm going to stop that. This is what prison talks like. That's what
yes, it is. When? Just tell them, when is our merch available?
Our merch, or our very first piece of merch, is today. So the day you're listening to this bonus episode is when we're releasing our merch. So,
and where is it available?
That's going to be a link in the podcast notes. So whatever how you're listening to. And it's on the hellboundhorrorfestival.com, and there's a store button on there. So yeah,
give us your money.
Yes, please. All right. See you soon, Michael.
Harness the darkness.
Okay, that's great.